under your unit 7, conditionals, and that too in what way? Introduction, number 1. I will help you if you promise to work hard. If I had the money, I would lend it to you. All, whatever has been taught over here. If we had practiced well, we could have won the match. Did not practice well, the match has not been won. Most dogs snarl if you pull their tails. Natural. See, whatever has been taught, it appears within the first introduction itself. So now, again, main clause and subordinate clause. If clause is the subordinate clause, and whatever remaining is called the main clause. I will help you if you promise to work hard. If you promise to work hard is subordinate clause, because that cannot stand as it is. And I will help you is the main clause. So after that he has given 1, 2, 3 all the subordinate clauses, how they react, and both the clauses, and here all these things have been said. Again, the patterns, if you see under B, the likely or probable conditional already has been taught to you, discussed. So here you can see, will you take up the new job? It depends. I am negotiating with the firm. I must get a good pay package in the blue rectangular blocks. These 3 we have, and these 3 we are combining together. So what is the answer is, I will take up the new job if I get a good pay package. I take up or I will take up, it is a future tense, simple future. If I get, simple present, probability, right? And next, if you see, other forms of likely probabilities are there. I have already told you an example. If plus present tense and imperative sentence. If you go out, did not forget to bring the grocery. Did not forget, it is imperative, it is talking to you only. If plus present and future form, present continuous, I had to put already. If the management does not accede to your demands, we are extending our strike. We do extend, that one, we are extending. That way it has been put. And if present continuous can be used in the main clause, can also be used in the conditional clause. If you are looking for the principal, you will find him in the auditorium. If you are looking for the principal. So here in the conditional, continuous we are using, and in the main clause we are using the simple future. And here simple, that is the management does not exceed, simple present, and there we are extending our strike. We are extending, though it is talked in present continuous, it talks about future only. That is what here it is said. And next is, if present perfect, future form. If you have finished reading, I will switch the light off. Means the work should be completed just now, present perfect. And next is a future, simple future, that way we are using. If plus present, may, might, must, should, can, how we are using, that I have told you. And next comes your, and here you have to construct sentences using whatever in this rectangular box it has been given. Using those you have to make the sentences. This exercise is there under B2. And B3, complete the following conditional clauses using the clauses given you. I will take you out in the evening if, now you see the clues are also been given. Those clues you have to arrange to form an if clause. An if clause, right? So next we have C. unreal, unlikely, hypothetical, only guessing, right? What is that one? If I won ₹1,000,000, hypothesis only. It is given. It is not that I won it. It is only unreality. So that also we have seen. If I won ₹1,000,000, I would build a 5-star hotel. Neither this happens nor that happens. Real, unreal. Okay? Now there is again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things here, and here he had a very good explanation be given. From that you have to put the unreal in if condition and main clause you have to put. And if Shikha was, that way he has already started. And remaining you have to put reading this. A best conditional clause you can make it. And now complete the sentences below. The principle of if I were rich, I would fly around the world. See, that is a wish put together or unreal condition. And here the principal of my school, if I were the principal of my school, if I were God, if I were the environmental minister, if I were tall, if I were hardworking. That way there are conditions have been given and you have to write 5 sentences, meaningful sentences. Right? And next comes your C3, basic form of unreal conditional. If plus past tense, right? And would bare infinitive. That is main clause. If I got an invitation, if I got an invitation, I would attend the wedding. I would attend the wedding if I got. Right? So one of my friends was asking, why didn't you come to my marriage? He asked. I use this sentence. What is that? If I got the invitation, I would attend the marriage. Means what? It did not come, I did not go. Unreal means unlikely. Okay, that way in both ends what we are using is simple past tense past here. And here it is would plus bare infinitive to show the past tense there. If you worked hard, you would succeed. You would succeed. If you worked hard, you could succeed. Would and could. If you worked hard, you might succeed. That way. And were he honest? This is one more kind of expressing condition with were, with had. Right? And here you see, were he honest, I might feel some sympathy for him. He is weeping. He is crying. He wanted something. But he is not honest in his crying, in his weeping, in his wants. So I need not have to help him. So how to express that? Were he honest? Had he been honest? Had he spoken truth? That way, were I were on holiday, I might be touring Switzerland. I am not in a holiday, I am on a business tour. I cannot do that. So there what I am expressing here is, if I were on holiday, I would be touring Switzerland. But I am not on a holiday. The impossible conditional. If we had played well, this is something which we cannot repair, I said, which cannot be taken good, which cannot be made good. Occurred is occurred, waste. If you had not misled me, means I had already been misled. I would have attended the interview. I could not. You misled me, and so I could not attend. So here, if you had played well, you would have won. Would have. If you had. If we had. That way it is a past perfect we are showing, and here also past perfect we are showing. That way, would plus have plus past participle we are using there in the verb. Here, if past perfect we are using. This all we have already discussed, and so here to fill up all these things are very easy for you, and so I am not spoon feeding. You can do all. And under G what you have is, if you understood well, then what you can do is, you can make a very good matching here under A and under B. Here we have that conditional summary. If you can match these two, then you have become master in conditional clauses. If I save enough money, here I may go to America this summer. Condition is if I save. And what does that mean? I may go. I will go. That way, if you see and if you match all these 10, you considerably have some command over if clause, that is conditional clause. Right? All these 10 you can write here, space has been given to you. Now, our next unit is comparison. What do we compare? What do we compare and why is it necessary? Is it necessary or is it not necessary? It is necessary. Compare yourself with others, then you can better yourself. Right? Compare and don't become jealous about it. Compare and don't get jealous about it. Recently I was reading in a newspaper, he compared himself with many tall people. He wanted to become tall. He is already 5.7. He wanted to become 6. And he got surgery for his legs, the bones. And ultimately, he could not walk now. So, compare yourself, but it should not be out of jealousy. Then what do we compare about? We compare our quality. Right? We compare our manner. We compare our quantity. We compare our behavior. Right? So, this comparison, is that all? No. Then, we compare our action even. We compare our action. So, comparison comes in adjectives, quality, quantity, mannerism and all. And we compare our action, the adverb. The comparison can be done for adjective and adverb. How we compare, how best we can do, in how many manners we do it, whether it is single to single, single to many, many to single, right? Or it is a bare standing of a comparison, bare standing. That all we discuss in our Unit 8 in detailed manner.
If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel to get more videos on CBSE syllabus.